Good evening, gentle listeners, and welcome to the Bryson Boys Podcast. Tonight, refined Rex sends the boys on a race across the railroad. Excited Exodus talks about changes to his setup and sabotages his competitor. And Dazzling Dizzy starts the race off strong and gets house-tracked a couple of times. From speedy locomotives to getting browned. Yes, it's time for the Great Locomotive Race. Now sit back and prepare to be distracted and enjoy the show. Hello, viewers and listeners. Welcome to the Bryson Boys Podcast, where the three of us come together. One of us hosts, and the other two compete for points. Whoever wins at the end of the episode will host next week's episode, and so on. I'm joined today by my two co-hosts, Dizzy and Rex. How's it going, boys?
Hello, fellow Zodiacs.
I exist.
Now,
We all exist in a certain point in time, but not before and not after.
I am not the host for today, but the host for today refused to do the intro, so I had to do it.
Okay. Let me pull up my. I'm pulling up a note-taking app that way. I'm pulling up Obsidian that way I can take notes.
Oh yeah, I don't have to take notes or points today.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I guess I will kick off the hold on. I will kick off small talk. I put my mic on a boom arm. I also put up some nice foam up on my walls, and the biggest thing that the viewers will be able to notice, I put up a new poster. It's Spider-Man. It's not the one that I wanted to put there, but the one that I wanted to put there I ordered 2 weeks ago, and it still hasn't come. So that's really annoying.
Lovely. I can't see it right now, but it looks lovely.
Yeah. But I put up some soundproofing. Hopefully that'll knock off a bit of my boyfriend's yelling in the background. And also it makes my room sound very still. It's really weird because I just stood there and kind of made noise there for a second after I did it. And it was so weird. So, what you guys got going on?
Or financial decisions.
Yes.
I also had poor financial decisions.
Are you doing the same thing I'm doing right now?
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. I don't know.
I'm hoping it sounds good. I did some tweaking with OBS to make sure it at least sounded like the compression was working properly. But other than that, there wasn't really much I could do other than that. I'm still waiting for the pop filter and the wind filter I ordered to come in.
Given
Like the sponge that goes over the actual mic.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say,
I see.
given the circumstances of today's events, I'm probably gonna be stuck working the Whittier yard.
Yes. Would you like to explain what we're doing today, Rex?
Oh yes. So today we're having a good old-fashioned race.
Oh boy.
The rules of the race are simple. Now, I have now suddenly realized I've not yet accounted for certain things. However, the race will be a time trial, where one of you will start in Silva, the other one in Bryson. Your goal is to make it to the opposite side of the railway. The race will be a time trial. The person with after penalties are totaled, the person with the lowest time will win. You will receive a penalty for every percent of damage on your locomotive below 95% will result in 10 seconds. 10-second penalty being added to your score. If you derail, a 1-minute penalty will be added to your time. And if you cause a cornfield mate, you'll be responsible. Well, you'll have a 5-minute penalty added to your time. Head-on collision fault will be determined on whomever was the closest to the nearest sighting at the time of the incident. Here's the fun rules. Sabotage is allowed, except for uncoupling someone's consist, applying the handbrakes, or dumping the air from their train.
So what we can do is switch switches.
Yes.
Yes.
I did help come up with some of these rules, so I knew this was going to happen.
How could you?
If you violate one of the exceptions to what is permitted, so if you do something that's not allowed, you will receive a 3-minute time penalty, and the victim will be able to have one unpenalized act of revenge upon ye.
All right. So the way we're going to do the consist, because it's going to be kind of difficult to actually do work with what we're doing, I'm going to spawn 3 coaches, 2 regulars, 1 observation behind whichever locomotive either of us chooses, and we're just going to use that because otherwise it'll be hard to gauge the weight of each consist, make it as even as possible. All right.
I love the...
We are both in position and ready.
Both of you are ready?
1 minute.
Well, I'm in position and ready.
But I think I need to just get rid of the... I think I need to sell off the Jeeps as much as I like them.
Right. I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Alright. I'm just going to do a countdown then if both of you are ready.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
I assume we have to pick up the passengers and then leave, so we'll just dump.
I have to wait very patiently for the passengers to board.
Mine already boarded. I'm on my way out.
Yeah, well, I'm at Bryson. Mine takes longer.
Mine are almost instantly, and I've got about 80 passengers. Give her the beans. This is my first passenger run by hand from Silva to Bryson, just so you know.
Well,
I may very well mess this up.
go, go, go.
What are the speed limits around these?
It is A speed.
A speed. I've never actually tested it, but the fastest I've gone was like 60, but that was on Connolly Creek and I derailed.
Yeah. They're just hanging out in the and you bend it. You have mended very difficult. Oh, what are you doing?
Makes sense.
I left you for 5 damn minutes.
Listen! Listen!
Barely counting on me. I didn't even leave you alone. I was just sitting there working on
It's fine.
fucking problem. It might not help the whole fact that I've got the whole...
By the way, when it comes to the stations, when we intersect, whoever gets there first is priority.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, The rules are pretty clear on the terms of a head-on priority. Whoever was the closest to the hole if a cornfield beat happens is the one who gets docked. Yeah, I've been just putting games to play on my primary save just because Exodus, though, has seemingly managed to damage like half of my mainline power.
It was only 2 locomotives.
It was also the 2 biggest steam locomotives on the roster.
Well, it's not my fault it was a huge consist.
Sounds like excuses.
Actually, it might have been... Actually, I'm trying to remember now if you've absolutely been the Santa Fe or not. Because we did buy that Santa Fe.
I don't think I used the Santa Fe. Like, for passenger work.
It's on banking duty.
Yeah. Not passenger,
To be fair,
free.
we've not really done passenger.
I meant free. I misspoke. I did that last week, too.
I mean, it's like the Santa Fe, we mostly have it on banking duty because it was, well, yeah, biggest steam locomotive we have. Well, second biggest, actually. No, wait, no, it's big. Actually, is it the biggest?
Could be. Could be.
Motherfucker. You're still in... You're not back in... You're still in Sandbox instead of Company.
Yeah. Oh fuck! Do we not get paid for deliveries while we're in Sandbox?
I'm not sure, but I'm mostly complaining because it means that when I
don't
press
think we
Shift
get
T, I can't see the tractive effort.
I haven't seen anything about getting paid yet.
Let me look through this real quick. So the Santa Fe has 71,000 pounds of tractive effort
Yeah.
versus... What was
The T1 is the strongest.
that? Well, let's think about the H9, which has 68,000. So
Yeah.
yeah, the Santa Fe is our most powerful steam on my current one. I want to get a T1 though. Once I have
Yeah.
money, which we can probably afford one once we sell off the Jeeps. Or we could use it to buy an SD7. T1 or SD7? I don't know which one I want.
It's foggy.
Honestly, part of me kind of thinks it would be neat to sign a pair of SD7s to the cold drag. Although T1 to the cold drag would also be cool. Or just putting steam power back on the cold drag.
Joke's on me, my players right here.
I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
The sabotage is already
Because I made sure to switch that.
Yeah.
So he gets a 1 minute penalty.
Oh fuck! Speaking of 1 minute penalties, I did not derail. I was just going really fast. I was going 47 and I was about to hit a curve. What part of your consist derailed? Was it the locomotive?
The engine.
Did you send him into a siding or something?
I sent him into the roundhouse track. Down in Dills.
Exodus is being a menace.
Well, I looked down to see where he was, and I was like, he's not past Dills yet.
You know, I just realized how easy it is to fuck with somebody. because I always forget they added the ability to throw switches to the mini-map.
Uh-huh. Yes, they did.
On my way I go.
Maybe you should be paying more attention to where your switches are switched, Dizzy.
And you know, funny enough, I had the map open, but I wasn't looking at the map. So it's like, oh well, it happens. I knew it was coming eventually.
Ah, yeah, see, I knew you were going to do that.
Yeah.
Lucky for me, I'm not going too fast.
Who was working in Whittier Yard last week?
In AI.
Well, artificial intelligence, my ass forgot to do the log run.
Oh, yeah, see, yeah. Jokes on.
Also,
Jokes.
whoever also, I feel like I probably also shouldn't point out the fact that a gondola for wood chips is parked on the loading track.
Listen, I was in the middle of doing that, and then I got distracted by doing something else.
Yes, I was doing that, and then I just did something else.
Well, that was when I pulled up, not last week, but the week before, with the really long consist. And then we added everything that was at Whittier to my consist.
It's just, yeah, I'm going to have to run logs, and I'm just going to put it this way. The sawmill people probably aren't very happy with this today.
Well, and also, wasn't it full last week?
Oh, it was full like 2 weeks ago.
No.
But full is like it had like a day and a half worth of logs. So I've got no idea how long it's been out.
Yeah.
All I know is production is stopped.
I see.
So what's the next thing you plan to acquire? Do you think you want to go to Robinson, or more Locomotive, or maybe just more rolling stock?
I think we already did phase 1 of the Bryson Bridge.
Phase 2 might not be a bad idea to pick it up.
I can't activate it currently.
Why not?
Because it says I'm not able to do the milestones.
Because we said it in sandbox.
Fuck.
Yeah. I'll worry about that later.
Might be good just to have it started that way on the local freight for next time.
Yeah.
Or that way on the freight for next time it's tacked onto the freight. That way it gets there sooner than later.
This is
Because I mean we could
nothing, just talking to myself.
we can do 2, like we can go up to 2 quite easily because we only have to start really considering when we actually want to start Robinson ops.
Yeah.
When we, finish number 3. But obviously, Robinson is a good idea because coal. And more distance to the railroad for passengers. Also, is your goal in this save is to go the entire length, or is it to go to do you plan to only go a certain distance of the railroad?
I haven't decided yet.
I know a lot of people I've talked to has definitely found managing Silva to Alarka a lot easier. I think some people even choose just to do Whittier to Alarka.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like the full railroad. I definitely think we probably do more optimization.
Yeah.
I mean, full railroad's nice but it does take, like, if you're operating at the capacity I am, I know it takes quite some time to complete one whole day.
It does, yeah. Because even, like, the two of us running it, I think a day was lasting 5 or 6 hours.
I mean, when I'm alone, it is.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I try to run passenger as much as I can whenever possible. Which, while running passenger is obviously a great thing to do. When you're running the full distance of the railroad, it's like a 2.5 hour ordeal each way.
Yeah.
So, and I like to run morning run. I like to run twice. So one train departs from each location in the morning. I have a meet in Bryson, which actually adds like 30 more minutes. So actually it's going to take like 3 hours. Because one of them reaches Bryson, but the other one is still all the way in, Hewitt, or like, where am I thinking? Often won't reach Bryson, and while the other one's not even, well, like maybe approaching like Almond or
Yeah.
something. So it adds a bit extra time too. If you have meet in Bryson, which I prefer meeting in Bryson.
Yeah, Bryson
I might
is
need to
fun.
I might need to consider making it meet like closer to the middle, like either maybe consider having them up to Brooks or having the meet happen at Brooks. That where one just takes the hole until the other one passes.
Yeah. That might be a good idea. Right now, I have mine. Actually, I don't know where my two meet because I just started them. And I only have up to Alarka currently.
Well, the thing is, I was doing... Like, Bryson seemed to work pretty okay when I was running just an anti-Halo.
Yeah.
Like, it was maybe at most a 10-minute difference. Maybe 20, depending on. But it was typically a pretty... It didn't spend too long waiting.
Yeah.
But now I'm all of a sudden introducing the entirety of the Andrews time, too, so it's...
Came back and switched it back.
You started the war. I wasn't going to until you did. Ooh, punch and a bang. Hey, I almost got you there.
Almost, yeah. Too bad I wasn't going 30 like I normally do through here.
Yeah. I had a feeling you wouldn't be going super fast, but it gives me a little extra time anyways.
Don't need extra time, that's the thing.
But I do. Because I have a penalty, so the sooner I get there, the better.
That reminds me, I feel like I should play one. I should probably kidnap Exodus one day to run my save again.
Yeah, at some
Yeah, you
point.
can kidnap me too, I'll do it.
That is true. I can kidnap both of you.
Obviously, I need to follow Rule 491.
The one that you made up.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. I see I didn't get you there at Wilmot.
Mm-hmm.
Which is weird, because it's still switched for me to go into the siding. Oh, no, it wasn't. Never mind. I lied.
I feel like at this point in time, I should probably just accept my safety rating is probably never going back up.
Listen, that's not my fault.
Look, my other derailment-prone friends haven't played that save in months.
Neither have I. It's been like a month and a half.
Okay, but in terms of like actual operation time, or like in-game days, it's been several weeks of in-game time. which means the speed rating would have recovered.
Listen, I don't know what you want from me. You know, you totally could have just sent me down Connolly.
I tried. I was a second too late.
You're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to stop at Thomas, because otherwise, we're gonna smash into each other.
Or Bryson.
What?
No, not Bryson. Whittier.
I'm already passing through Whittier. You're not gonna have time to get here before I'm through.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Given I'm the one with the video access, I figure playing hurry up and wait isn't a good idea.
Nah.
I'm
I'm
going
the deal route. Express, I get the priority. I'm the original.
Technically, the one I spawned first is the one that I'm driving.
But I'm talking about the coaches. Oh, but there's no signal, so it doesn't matter, so I can go anyways.
No, I have the map up and I'm watching you. To be
This
fair,
is going to be moderately entertaining.
if you go and you smash into me, you're the one getting the penalty.
I suppose, but it'd be funny.
Because
Full of heist.
you had already stopped, which means if you start now and smash into me, you're the one who caused the meet.
But if I hadn't have stopped.
Well, you already have, so it doesn't matter.
Hmm. You know, it's not exactly fun because most of the switches for you don't go against you.
Well, we actually had the exact same amount of switches that go against each other.
But now it's just I can't do nothing to you after this point.
And I can't do anything to you other than send you into Whittier.
Not particularly.
I can't do anything to him because
You could send him into the hole at Barker's. Or Dill's.
Dills, he doesn't have any holes to go into that way.
Yeah.
There's a section double truck at the Dillsboro. You could borrow the switch
but
last second.
passenger goes over too.
Yeah.
Oh, that passenger thing goes over too, so it doesn't matter.
What I'm saying though is since there's a section that goes out of the double track, if he's going too fast and you suddenly throw the switch on him.
I've actually been watching that today, my speed. I've been paying attention to it.
It's just like I'm refusing to speed over the switches.
Yeah, no, there's nothing I can do.
To be fair,
By the time we get this,
after you pass Whittier, there's not going to be anything I can do to you.
yeah, until Bryson.
Mm-hmm. Which, I mean, I could send you into the roundhouse, but...
I mean, now you'd probably just send me into the yard, because then I couldn't do it. I'd already be stopped by the time I got to the roundhouse. Because there's nothing past Bryson, so I don't have to keep going.
It's fine.
But since I'm stopped, and if this switch were to magically switch, you'd be hitting me. That's a penalty to you.
No, because you just gave a...
It would be a penalty to you because you're in the hole, which makes you therefore closest to the hole.
Actually, I'm the one lined into the hole, but if you switch the switch to make me hit you, that would still be your fault.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Magic.
I thought all this through.
Mm-hmm. I already know I'm losing at this point, there's too much distance between me and Bryson for you to not win.
I mean,
Plus, there's a minute penalty. So
actually, I think Thomas Valley's the exact middle, or pretty close to it.
Stations along the line.
Bryson's a little longer. So from Thomas Valley to Bryson, if you'd flatten it out
Yeah.
just a little. So with that minute penalty, I am winning.
Who knows? I might derail.
Not with how you're checking your speed.
There's also only 6 stations along the line, so it does, from an operational standpoint, while, yeah, he's made it further because you've had to sit in a hole, you met between 3 stations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just both have to stop for the stations, which obviously gives you
But
time
he's
to
already
make up
stopped
time.
at his first out of 3.
Yeah, but that is also true, considering how close it is to limit.
Yeah.
Might count.
Hey, play on my main save though some more.
I also do. I haven't played on my main save in a while.
You know, I don't think I've ever actually seen your actual main save.
Really?
Oh wait, no, I remember it now.
I mean,
You have a Trojan on it.
I do, but I don't know if you've been on it.
I've not ran it, but you screen share it.
Yeah, I did screen share.
I completely forgot about them, and all of a sudden remember the little Trojan. You and your British power.
Yes. And I can't wait until that E2 that's being worked on comes out.
I might end up, keyword might, end up at TVRM sometime soon.
And if only I was in Tennessee.
I do. So TVRM. Honestly, I have no idea what the hell I want to do for my birthday.
It just occurred to me, I've never been to the TVRM.
I was, when I was much younger, for Dale of Thomas ones.
I'm kind of upset that I've never been. I've been to...
I
Actually, no, I lied. I have been, because I remember taking a trolley ride.
Trolley.
Yes. I am kind of hoping that I win, because then that means we get to do the next idea that I have, and I think it's pretty fun, and Rex knows what the idea is.
Uh-oh. You know the funny thing about this is?
What?
I ain't gonna tell you what I'm doing at all when I'm at one of these things.
Well-
You're gonna find out that same day.
Well, that's normally how that's supposed to work.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but it didn't.
The only reason Rex knows is because I blurted it out in astonishment and a eureka moment.
You're like, oh, I could do this, and you're like, oh shit.
Uh-huh.
I can go around this corner and go 40.
You also have to remember that I have to go up Cowie. You had to go down Cowie.
He also had to go up Cali.
I mean, it's not that long of a...
It's a mild grade out of Dillsboro.
Yeah, but it's not as long as going into Cowie.
Oh, you also have to go up. Well, it's also only like a 1% grade for the passenger train.
Yeah.
So you're running pretty light. I mean,
Yeah. It'll be fun. Listen, I'm trying to give him a prospect that he might win.
I want to point this out. Who had the more powerful choo-choo?
He does.
I do.
Yeah. Mine's 23,000. Yours is 26,000.
How much was that extra weight from the streamlining had, though?
This is true. Do we know if that person coded that in?
Well, let me check the locomotive. So the A26 Atlantic weighs 195,000.
Yep.
If I can find the streamline.
It's directly under it. He didn't code it in.
Well, that's a bit silly.
It is indeed a bit silly.
I love it when my streamlining weighs 0 pounds. What kind of weightless metal bullshit is this?
It's tungsten. Wait, is tungsten heavy or is tungsten light?
I'm pretty sure tungsten is dense as hell.
I retract what I said.
Well, I feel like it being tungsten suddenly makes it funnier.
You're right, it does.
The better question is, how thick is the metal?
Thick.
According to this, apparently this random thing on the internet says it's the 6th densest metal. Or 6th heaviest metal.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Allegedly. Based off some website
What is the rarest natural... I don't know if it's naturally occurring, but what is the rarest material that appears on the periodic table?
I'm not sure I can tell you off the back of my head. It's been forever since I paid attention to anything chemistry related.
Astatine.
Man, I was hoping it was plutonium for some reason.
Plutonium. Hey, Plutoni! Hey.
Imagine if plutonium was the most... Imagine if plutonium was the most abundant resource.
Oh, God. Maybe life then would be like what they show in the movies for the future. I was watching a clip on TikTok the other day, and it was a clip of some crossover some show had with the Jetsons, and it was like the far-off year of 2002.
Not 2002.
Guys, this is what 2015 is going to look like.
In 20 years, we'll have flying cars. Meanwhile,
I mean, we do
It's not wrong.
technically have flying cars.
Yep.
I mean, technically, yes. Sorta. Aren't a lot of those, like, experimental aircraft, though, that kind of just convert into an automobile?
Yeah.
Well, it's the other way around.
Well, yeah, automobile that kind of shapes or just casually converts and deploys wings somehow.
Uh-huh.
No, I think flying car might be like a proper ideal flying car. I guess more so because I'm like the Deluxo or some shit from GTA.
Yeah.
Repulsor lift type crap.
Yeah. You know, I tried to send you into the hole at Ella, forgetting that you have to stop at that station. It's not gonna do anything anyways. Almost to Dillsboro. You better hurry up.
There's no way I'm winning because it's still the 1 minute. And you ain't gonna derail, are you?
Who knows? I might.
Mm-hmm. Now, if I hadn't derailed and somebody swapped the switch, I probably would have. But yeah.
Missed your chance. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. 12 people. Oh shit, I have full passage. Well, time to go.
Him waiting the hole probably doomed him.
Probably. Unless some magical force comes and just flicks my locomotive off the track.
Yeah.
Part of me was kind of hoping for a cornfield lead.
I mean,
Partly for the amusement factor.
it would have happened if I hadn't been paying attention.
Like, I knew that maybe I could have sped past and he would have had to wait in Whittier. But
You didn't have to listen to me.
I know.
He's just being polite.
I knew I'm coming into this. I didn't have the advantage. I've never done this before.
I mean, neither have I.
I don't know the speed limits around these curves.
I mean, I hate to say, part of it might also kind of be based on locomotive handling. Partly because, well, as much as Railroader doesn't really properly simulate steam. Obviously, there's certain ways you should hook up your reverser for throughout acceleration.
Oh, yeah, I might think that.
Yeah, I've had mine at like 25 and 30 the whole time.
I've been keeping mine around 50.
There's your problem.
But I've also been going around 40. I wasn't able to go super fast around those curves.
So you're even going faster than I am, because I've been going like 38 this whole time.
You see, the problem is you didn't blow through Whittier doing 70.
Listen, the last time someone did that, they derailed, alright?
Yeah.
No, they were doing like 73 when
Oh,
they came off the track.
true.
Like I said, I don't know the speed limits. I don't know if I'd go 50, 60 around those corners.
I know the speed limits, I just don't listen to them.
I mean, on straight track, it's as fast as you can go.
I mean, I know.
And then turns, you should probably slow down if you hear squealing.
That's usually how I play it. Oh, I'm squealing, should probably slow down a little bit.
Next thing you know, all of a sudden, you're in the dirt.
Uh-huh. That is also usually what happens.
I don't know if you're hearing squealing, or if it's screams of agony.
Could be both.
Both.
Both is good.
Indeed.
I don't know. You might make it. No, you won't make it. I lied. I'm ever so slightly closer to Silva than you. Or to Bryson. Oh, guys, it's foggy.
Oh, no.
Not the fog. How will I see? Oh, wait. That's slightly better. I turned up my display brightness.
That's an excellent idea.
No, the thing is, I'm prone to keeping my brightness like really low on my devices. Partly because to prevent that haul, it's like middle of the night, pitch black. You turn on your phone, next thing you know, you're blind.
That's why I keep everything on dark mode.
Well, same. But even on dark mode, if your brightness is all the way up, for things that just don't support dark mode or aren't by default dark mode, such as, like, for example, my phone's background is not dark mode.
It would be racist if I said mine was dark mode.
But, like, since my phone's background tends to be a bit more vibrant in terms of colors, yeah, that option still would probably blind me. But I mean, I also just... If you ever, though, as a result, turn down your brightness so much that the moment you're in, like, a bright room or, like, outside, you just now actually can't even see your phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know what makes it really hard is I was once in a Buc-ee's in the middle of the night on the way home from a trip. Yes, a Buc-ee's of all places.
Not Buc-ee's.
And
Never
I
been
was
inside of a
trying
Buc-ee's.
I was trying so hard to use my phone to call, like, one of my family members. But the lights inside were so damn bright that I couldn't see my phone's display, that I had to basically just tell my watch to start a phone call. And then I just reach for my watch and hold the Google Assistant button and tell it to start a phone call. Because it was so bright I couldn't see shit.
I didn't mean to scream there, but you were ready for me.
Oh, and it was even worse because I'm not sure about your all's phones, partly because I don't know or remember what phones y'all have. But I know on, like, a lot of modern Samsung phones, they have a feature for extra dim. I normally leave that on.
Ooh, I did not derail, though, but I'm not winning anyway, so it doesn't matter. I don't care about the bugs. Sure.
I win.
You would have
Have you-
won anyways.
I think mine was like 58 minutes.
39 minutes
Oh,
and, like,
right.
50 seconds.
Because we took like 20 minutes to set up. I forgot about that. But that means I win. I'm win.
I'm win.
I hope you're ready to use your brain next time, Dizzy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not calling you stupid. I'm just saying the thing that I'm doing. You got to think about.
Yeah.
You see, I was thinking to just what would be really funny and as revenge for last time, to just make you guys do math, and then I remembered, wait, I'd have to do math too.
Yeah.
And I mean, I suggested it to Exodus, and he basically was like, I think you said something along some making sure it was possible. So I guess making you guys do calculus is probably not a good idea.
Oh, dude, I suck at calculus.
Imagine if I was in a calculus class. I basically was like, okay, your task today is to do my homework.
Should we implement winner speeches and loser speeches?
No.
No, you don't think so?
No.
Okay.
I think that 43% might have, or your condition probably didn't help you with acceleration. Anyways, here are the final results. Exodus 1 was in, well, actually, correction, we'll start from the bottom. I lost with a 1 hour penalty for being punny. Bringing my time to 1 hour. Dizzy got 43 minutes and 2 seconds. Received a minute penalty for derailment because of Exodus's sabotage.
Person. Yeah.
as well as 8-minute 50-second damage penalty,
God.
bringing final time to 52 minutes and 52 seconds.
Which is
I almost beat him.
that was longer than I was recording, I think. Or if it wasn't longer, it was just about the same amount of time.
Exodus 1 of 39 minutes and 50 seconds.
Okay, no, it was an hour and 2 seconds.
So, congrats, Exodus. Unfortunately, is going to be able to torment us again.
I wouldn't call it torment. You'll probably have fun.
Maybe.
Or we'll suffer. Who knows?
I mean, I think that we'll find how I'm going to do it interesting. I don't know if I don't know if you've heard the story that's involved, but if you have, you might have a leg up.
Have you heard the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
I'm not going to tell you what the story is because then you two could do premature
But somebody already had
research.
It's not a story the Jedi would tell.
I haven't told Rex what the story is. I just told him what I was doing.
If I remember right, you said...
So, I'm gonna end it off right here, and whatever cleanup we need to do, we can do real quick. But thank you guys so much for watching and listening. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope my mic sounds decent. I know I'm a bit closer, and I've been doing a lot of this. I've been doing a whole lot of this. But I hope it sounds clear. I hope my soundproofing helps a little bit. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you like. Subscribe, do all the things. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, travelers. Boom. So I am actually kind of glad that I made shears. That'll be used. There. Cheer you. And jump on that.